I went to the downstairs to courtroom 100. That's not the same courtroom where that house Negro was, Marcel. So when I get out of the elevator, here comes Sergeant McGrath. Sergeant McGrath, what do I know him from? One day, I went to the court library. I knew that they were after me. I had gut feeling, that there's something going on. So I took my two youngest children. See, I love to take my children everywhere. This is my weak point. I love my children, so they could torture me. This is the kind of torture the United States is using against me. Okay? This is how coward of a government that we have in the United States of America. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So I take my two youngest children, my daughter, lovely daughter, Jinan, and my lovely son, Muhammad. I take them with me as witnesses. At the same time, I want to keep them with me all the time because my father is at the house, so I want to take them with me so my father will have some rest. My poor father. So my children were busy with the librarian. They were asking her questions, and I went to the next room where the computers are, and I was doing my legal studies and research. And here comes sheriff deputies. Two sheriff deputies, a male and a female, white, two white deputies. So one of them asked me, we close at 4:30. I said, I know that. I've been here for years, study law. And he said, where's your ID? I said, why do you ask for my ID? First time somebody asked me. I'm very well known in this court. And I showed him my ID. He said, oh, there's somebody that wants to talk to you. But the end of the working day was about 4:15 maybe. I said, who is that somebody? He said, Sergeant McGrath. He wants to talk to you. I forgot to state something here. I'm going to tell you now. So Sergeant McGrath, on the day, remember when I told you I filed a motion for substitution of judge as of absolute right? The second time. So when I came to the court on that day, the same sheriff deputies who came to the court before and told me to get out of the courtroom when I was waiting for Carla Goody to come back to recall the case, the two same sheriff deputy with another one at the entrance of the court for the metal detectors and x-rays to check your handbags or whatever. And when I passed through the metal detector and here the 2 or 3 sheriff deputies, they tell me, in the morning, imagine, about 8:30 in the morning, so crowded and the people, they are in lines, attorneys and poor slaves, American, Chicanos, you name them, African slaves for extortion. They want to take their money or put them in jail, and then they get the money from the executive branch of the government. Money. Anyhow, so those 3 sheriff deputies, they asked me, what are you coming to do here? Imagine, in the morning. Are you going to make trouble? We are going to arrest you. Imagine, this is at the entrance of the court. Is this a courthouse? Tell me, is this a courthouse or this is terrorism place. This is the top of the corruption. Could you imagine? You are going to the court asking for justice, and you are a plaintiff, not defendant. You are a petitioner, not even respondent. Okay? And here the sheriff deputies. They attack you, verbally attack you, and embarrass you in front of everyone, and they give you anxiety. For what? Because you are what? I don't pay. They want money. I don't pay. I don't bribe. I don't put grease on the wheel, or there are secret orders against me to stop this case against America Online. In order they do what? In order that they keep the secrets of that case of the Noah versus AOL. Okay? They don't want me to refile it. The secrets. Who's behind the 9/11 is in that case. What they said they will do, it's in that case. Who said it? It's in that case. We are going to go through it later. Anyhow, inshallah, in that forum. So that Sergeant McGrath, when those sheriff deputies harassed me, provoked me, intimidated me in the morning at the entrance of the court, name it whatever, any court but not a court of law. I made complaints with the chief judge, with the sheriff deputy. With the sheriff called Kappas about what's going on, and they told me to talk to Sergeant McGrath. He would take care of them. So I went one time to ask about Sergeant McGrath. They told me he's not there. So now we go back. I'm in the court library. Those two sheriff deputies, they tell me Sergeant McGrath wants to talk to you. I said, okay. I called my children. They didn't see my children. They didn't know that my children were with me. So when I called my children, the sheriff deputy talked on his walkie-talkie or whatever, that wireless. He talked to Sergeant McGrath, and he told him something, the code that I have people with me. I have witnesses. So what they were planning, well, use your imagination. They want to physically eliminate me. So use your imagination. Then when they saw my children, and he talked to Sergeant McGrath, then he said, oh, he does not want to talk to you. Well, what happened? Now you say he wants to talk to me. Now when he saw my children with me, now he does not want to talk to me. Then I told him, I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him. He does not want to talk to me. I want to talk to him as long as he's available. So let me go. I need to talk to him. So I took my children. I went to the two sheriff deputies. I went downstairs on the first floor, and I went to the sheriff's office, and I talked to Sergeant McGrath, and I told him what his deputies did at the entrance of the court when they provoked me, harassed me. They were like guard dogs. They barked at me, actually. It's just like barking dogs they have over there. They have orders, so they bark. They intimidate you at the entrance of the court. Welcome to the USA. The free access to the judicial system. You see? This is the United States. You want to go to the USA? Okay, go. And throw your humanity out. What did Malcolm X say to those African Americans? He said, you left your mind, you left your brain in Africa when they brought you to the USA. So now what do people do? By their own choice. They throw their humanity, they throw their mind out of the USA, and they come to the USA. Well, They will find out the hard way. Anyhow,